character. Love this old building. Got a lot of nice old buildings along High Street. Some have been lost over the years due to fire, unfortunately. Luckily, you still have the train station, too. Stephen, you're a local guy, right? You came from Boyertown High School. We heard. I didn't know. So you were not born in this country, though?
No, I was born in Greece.
Wow.
Came to America when I was 27 months old.
Wow. I thought that's a great story, and it just shows what a treasure we have to have a citizen, be a citizens of this country. Well, a lot of us take for granted. I take for granted, too.
This is the Hamilton Celtic Pipes and Drums from Pottstown. They present the proud Highland tradition of Scotland and Ireland with military precision. The pipers play many traditional Scottish, Irish, and American and patriotic tunes. Listening to the Halls of Montezuma as they come by.
Oh, yeah.
And now, America the Beautiful.
Kilt's a good thing to wear on a day like this. Get a nice little breeze.
These bikes here from Bike Pottstown.
Where's the old man at?
I actually rode my bike here today.
I was going to say, I saw a helmet there.
Yeah, 13 miles from Bally.
Wow,
exactly
nice
13
job.
miles. Thank you. Average 16 miles an hour. Rode in on my 1972 Atala. So I broke out a 40-year-old bike for this event.
What'd you average? 17 miles?
16 miles an hour.
16, nice
Yep.
job.
Yep. Spent the last couple miles riding with a fellow named Josh. Picked him up on Farmington Avenue, and we shot down the hill together and spoke. He's going to be doing a ride in the Stowe and then heading back to enjoy his 4th of July festivities.
Does the quality of bike affect your speed?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I got to get a good bike.
Yeah, the one I rode in today is more for show than it is for speed.
Still 17, 16, that's kiting pretty good.
It
It's
is.
a good
It
pace.
is. It's a gradual descent to get here. As you head towards the Schuylkill River, you're obviously descending into a watershed, and so it's downhill from Bally to here. But I would not be able to average that on the way back.
May the wind be with you.
Thank you. And may the odds be ever in my favor. Pottstown's got talent. And St. Al's coming up behind the Relay for Life here.
Yeah, these are I got to send a shout out to St. Al's. It's my parish, and got to give a plug for the school. There's the school principal, Jack Schulte. My kids have gone there, and I absolutely, positively love St. Al's. It's been the best thing I could have done for my kids. And I just love everybody there, the parents, the kids, the teachers. I see a lot of familiar faces on that float.
Do you get back at all for homecoming? Do they have anything like that?
Now, my kids go there. I actually did not get. My dad went there back in the 40s.
Wow.
Then he went to Pottstown High School, and I put my son in there. My son just graduated from the 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
And my daughter is going to be going into 7th grade, and just a great place. Want to give a shout out to Sister Wanda, who was principal there at St. Al's for years. And I'm going to put one more plug in. If you want a good place to send your kids, you're not sure, St. Al's is a perfect place.
And you can hear the chants of Let's Go Power as the Pottstown Power Baseball Club comes through. A 10 and under traveling baseball team that provides avenues for young players to develop their baseball fundamentals in a positive yet competitive environment. They practice at the Hill School as well. So
I like their enthusiasm.
absolutely.
Is that the LaRue School of Dance?
I think it is.
Back before I had class, I would have said LaRaux.
Yeah, they're a competitive dance team from Royersford. 18 dancers who perform and compete under the direction of Kelly Stento.
That takes a lot of work. That's a good workout, too, I'll bet. Dancing not easy.
Next week, they'll be performing at the Sacred Heart Parish Fair in Royersford. And later this month, 5 of the dancers will share their first place award-winning performance of Born This Way in the Relay for Life benefits Pottstown's Got Talent. So, they're doing Born This Way, not Perform This Way, the Weird Al parody.
Who's this, Benny? No, I apologize. They wrote some nice promos for us, and I've just been up here kind of winging it. St. Al's had a nice promo. I hope what I did was okay.
I think yours was better.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Thank you.
I let you go with it.
Somebody's revving them up.
Mopar or no car? Well, this is like the old days of High Street here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, 2x2.
Yes.
This takes me back.
Turn around, where do you turn around? Dempsey's and then all up at the 7-Eleven there?
Yep. Turn around, had the old 1980 Dodge Mirada, the 360 under the hood, go cruising down. Dual exhaust, never exceeding 25 miles an hour. Nope. The posted speed limit.
Well, they legislated that right out, didn't they?
They did. They did.
And I think residents are not complaining that it's gone.
No, and we're to blame. It's our own fault. It was a nice setup. You know, if you just simply drove down the road, that's one thing. But the hot dogging, the drag races and stuff, it had to go. Yep, this sounds familiar.
Yeah. As the windows rattle on a few homes. And that was before they had like the big stereos too.
Right.
That's
Dad saying, "Yeah, son, back in the day." Razor Sharp Grinding, the Riders, owners of Razor Sharp Grinding. They've been setting up race cars for their grandkids for years. So it's interesting watching them go from quarter midgets into some of the larger cars as the kids have gotten bigger.
I've always seen those cars and their signs. I wonder what they did.
Yeah, they're actually they actually do grinding work. They don't just do race cars. The race car thing is just something they do on the side. They had a beautiful mural painted of a Daytona, and it was the top 10 NASCAR finishers, I believe, in 1995, painted in a row. Just a real pretty mural. Don't know if it's still there in their facility or not. They're located on 724, just outside of Pottstown.
Yeah, this is Pottstown Elks Lodge 814.
Mm-hmm.
It's their building just right down the street, isn't it? In fact, they're heading that way. Is that correct?
That is, yep, that's correct. And their exalted ruler, which I guess is the equivalent of the Grand Poobah. What was he on the Honeymooners? Do you remember?
Raccoons? Was it Raccoons?
The Raccoons, that's
yeah.
right. Royal Order of Raccoons.
Yeah, my dad was an elk. My grandfather was an elk. This is Daniel Boone's Youth Sports. Florida celebrating DBYS Major League Division Reds. That team won the league championship.
Yep.
There they are. Solid Rock Landscaping is donating the use of its truck and trailer.
Solid Rock is owned by Rob Kurtz. I actually was at the Reading Phillies game with him on Monday night. Our fantasy baseball league had their summit meeting that evening. 6 trades went down that evening. There's Rob driving Solid Rock truck. And Amity Fire Company.
Getting toward the end of the parade, or finishing up with a few fire companies. I know when we started out there, I could see a few clouds in the sky. Those clouds have departed. We have clear blue skies. I'm sure it's going to haze up as the heat builds in, but this has just been spectacular. Now, Amity, is that out your way? Or is that out more 422?
Amity is over near Douglasville.
Okay.
That's Harley Willman riding on the back of the Amity fire truck. Young lady in my youth group. Getz Steam Calliope. They've been around for 12 years.
And I think that's the finale. All right. And on those notes, a good way to end it. Now, Steve, was certainly my pleasure.
Al, mine as well. When Irish eyes are smiling, very fitting for a Notre Dame man.
Absolutely. Good job, my friend. You made it easy for me.
Absolutely. And you as well.
I want to thank again our sponsors, Yergi Daler, Alabak, Sheffy, and Picardi, and
the Grumpy's hand-carved sandwiches. Grumpy's new location on 137 High Street. He'll be open on July 10th.
And directed by Gus Tellis, who's always great to us, along with Matt Wagner and Olivia Prothero for the PCTV network. Thank you all. Hope you have a great and safe 4th of July.